Welcome to my channel. My name is Natasha, aka the Traveling Nurse, and I'm about to embark on a 5-week trip going around 10 different countries, so come along with me. In a whole mess right now. That is okay. We're trying our best to get everything to fit. 5-week trips, 1 suitcase, wasn't a great idea, clearly. This is impossible. So drama at the minute. Suitcase locked. I need to swap over suitcase lastminute.com. And I need to leave in 14 minutes. Currently on the bus on the way to get the Elizabeth line. So currently at Heathrow Airport. God, it was such, I literally just about made bag drop and I couldn't check in online for whatever reason, so I had to go through the whole thing. My bag was 33 kgs. I'm allowed 25 kgs, so I've had to repack. I'm wearing a couple layers. I'm gonna have to reorganize myself. I'm looking a little bit shed, but I thought I could pack for 5 weeks in 1 suitcase. I don't think it's possible. I was struggling from home and I should have just bite the bullet and got I should have bite the bullet and just paid for an extra suitcase, but I was like no, it would have been easier, but I just didn't want to carry 2 suitcases around. But I ended up with a really heavy suitcase and having to repack stuff last minute at all, and I need to hurry up because boarding's at 1:50 and yeah, it's like after 1, so boarding starts on 1, so I don't have much time to get through security and get this done. So yeah, wish me luck. It had taken me some time to get through security. Ended up having to open 2 of my carry-on, but anywho, the security guy helped me actually to close it back because I've had to stuff so much stuff into my carry-ons. You're allowed 7 kg. I'm fine with Etihad, and you're allowed 7 kg hand luggage. My little pink suitcase was 11 kg. He weighed it, and the guy was so lovely at the check-in counter. I was so grateful. And my backpack was about another 10 kg. And then I had bags in my hand, and this is just me lugging them onto the plane. The flight was delayed about an hour, so I had a few moments after I got through security kind of to sit down and get my bearings, get myself together, and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, finally made it to my seat. And I'm checking out everything. I have a window seat. I always have to have a window seat. I like looking out the window. And I have a nice travel pillow that I got from the TikTok shop. And this, if you follow me on TikTok, you can actually have the link to this. This pillow was such a game changer. I cannot even explain to you what happened when I tried this pillow. I was so shocked at how effective it was and how comfortable it was. The design is genius. First of all, I couldn't even figure out the Velcro on this little pouch, but the Velcro was Velcroing. I've actually used it for other purposes since then, but very, very useful. And I will also put the link to it for Amazon in the description if you want to check it out. But honestly, I highly recommend this because you will see it. It stunned me because I couldn't even figure it out first. Obviously, it's me. But as you can see, I've popped it. Yeah, you just pop it around your neck and you literally just close it. That's it. It's so simple. Then you can turn it from side to side and change the position of wherever your head is going to be. Such a game changer for me, honestly. Can't even tell you how comfortable this pillow is. Love it. I have actually used it on every flight I've taken since this was filmed, and it will be going with me every single where. I just can't get over it, honestly. Look at me. I was so ecstatic because I've had many travel pillows, but this one is top tier. Yeah. Absolute quality. Love it. When I get on an airplane, I do like to make myself very comfortable, like to set myself up because I am a sleeper. Are you a sleeper? Let me know in the comment section. It depends on the flight, to be honest, but that's a lie. It doesn't really matter. Day or night time, I just want to go to sleep. There's something about an airplane that lulls me into sleep serenity. I'm so calm on an airplane. I don't know, it's very tranquil. Not everyone finds it like that, but I certainly do. Like, let me know if you do also, because, you know, I've got to make myself comfortable. And one thing I do, I make sure that I put my seatbelt above my blanket, because I don't want no one to wake me up to check when there is the seatbelt sign or turbulence. Please don't disturb me. I want to sleep. And sometimes I won't even eat. I just want to be left alone to sleep. I don't always sleep a lot. I'm a nurse and I'm a busybody. Sleep eludes me half the time. So on an airplane, yes please. And as you can see here, gosh, the space was not happening. My legs, I am 5'10", and my legs had no room. I was right up against the other seat, unfortunately. Managed to change into my socks and stuff, but yeah, it was a bit uncomfortable, to be fair. It was a 7.5 hour flight, and it wasn't the best in terms of comfort. In comparing it to an Emirates flight, Emirates have more room. This is standard economy, and I wanted to try just the standard, and definitely not for me. Definitely won't be doing it again, because it's just very uncomfortable for the tall girlies, or anyone who's tall in particular. They had such a great movie selection. I don't really, like I said, I mainly sleep, I don't really watch a movie, but I slept and woke up and actually selected a movie to watch. I watched Snow White. It was a waste of time. It was the biggest waste of my time, but I was just wasting some time, you know. But they had a great, like I said, a great selection. Very, very impressed with the variety that they had here that you could watch. Lots of TV show, podcasts, music, all the rest of it, and I'm just scrolling along, but it was a whole lot. So I actually watched Sinners also. That was really good. I had never watched it before, and I really wanted to watch it, so I finally did. But I wanted to watch it in one of those open cinema over the summer. It just never happened. Life always happens to me, and I never do half the things I want to do. But I watched it, and it was actually good. But like I said, don't waste your time with Snow White. Please don't. I was just like, what is the point of this? We had Snow White and the Huntsman and Maleficent, which had great backstories. I am vegan, so that can be problematic when traveling, especially if you miss the 24-hour meal selection. Unfortunately, I did just that, but the flight attendants were really lovely. They did provide me with a vegetarian meal. I couldn't eat everything, obviously, on the tray. I only had the curry and the rice. I couldn't eat anything else because that contained dairy, but it was okay. I did have my rich tea biscuits, obviously, you know, as a little backup, just in case nothing was provided. But I must say, the staff were lovely. They did offer me fruits as an alternative. They were very kind of the situation. I did email, but things, you know, take time, so I wasn't going to stress, and I didn't bother complaining. It's okay. I know that I have to make sure that my meal selection is done in advance, and for all my other flights I've already done that, so to avoid these problems from occurring in the future, which is fine. I'm used to it. But the food was okay, not great, but it was good. For these, it was good, and I was actually hungry, so I was happy that I had setting something to be illuminated. Please enjoy. I'll shut up now and just enjoy this thing. But they are my little guilty pleasure. What can I say? I love me a good little biscuit and a cuppa. You know, it's the British way.
Welcome you to Zayed International Airport, our new home and gateway to Abu Dhabi and the world. Here's some helpful information about arriving in Abu Dhabi.
7 hours and a 1 hour delay, I've made it to Abu Dhabi. I'm gonna go to my hotel, get some sleep. It's like 1:50 in the morning. So I'm gonna go to my hotel, get some sleep, and then get ready for my day. Haven't finished my itineraries yet, but we will see. Have to be back at the airport for 6, I think. One thing for me, I have to have a car service when I leave the airport in a foreign country. In the UK, I'm happy to get the train, but in a foreign country, please give me a car service that's pre-booked, have my name, we're just waiting, and I can just slide right in and go where I need to get to. It was a really nice drive from the airport, about 20 minutes to where I was staying. Very nice scenery. It was obviously nighttime, but it was so hot and humid. I checked into my hotel about 2:30 a.m. and I chose a Novotel because I have always found them to be extremely reliable, very good service, very great facilities, very clean. I've never had a problem, and I highly recommend the Novotel. And when I'm on a layover, it's my go-to because they're always conveniently placed, and this one was really nice. I got an executive room that gave me club access. They had like a lounge, and if I'm traveling, I want to be relaxed. Even though I was only there for a couple of hours, I still have to have, you know, good quality. And I was on the 13th floor, which was one level above the top floor, so it was really nice, very spacious, very clean. Fun fact, my door was actually open when I got there, but again, I was staying in 1304. I didn't create a fuss. It was after 2 in the morning. Things happen. I literally caused no drama, but it was a really nice room and very spacious, very comfy bed, nice bathroom. It was clean and it had everything, so you know, no complaints from me. The room was really nice. You had your safe, you had like your iron board and all the amenities that you would expect to have. There was a nice coffee machine, water provided, kettle. There was a mini fridge, I believe, yes, that you could put things in. Obviously there was nothing in the fridge, but you could use it. It was a functional fridge to store cold drinks if you like. The bathroom is really nice, and this is me. And if you've made it this far in the video, please consider liking and subscribing and possibly sharing. The bathroom was actually pretty nice. The shower was great. I really enjoyed the shower. I had a really nice shower that night because obviously it was a bit of a long day, long flight, and I just wanted to jump into the shower and relax. Nice TV. You had a nice welcome message, which was cute, with your name and everything on it. A lot of hotels do that these days, but it's always a nice little personal touches that, you know, put the extra garnishing on, if you will. You have a nice little desk. You could see out the window. It's not a balcony, you couldn't go out on the balcony, but you could see. You have a sofa, and then there is the bed, really comfortable bed. I actually slept very, very well on this bed. I did quite like the toiletry provisions and the fact that they were in paper and eco-friendly. I'm all about the environment where possible, so you have like a shaving kit, dental kit, shower cap, comb, all the things that you would expect. But I do love the fact that they were in sustainable packaging and obviously made from sustainable materials. I think that's always the extra that I look for when I travel, because, you know, we only have one planet and I do love our planet, so that was nice. So I showered and jumped right into bed. I was shattered. It had been a very long day, and I was very happy to make it to my destination safe and sound. And I will be seeing you guys in the next video, where I'll be exploring Abu Dhabi for 21 hours. So come back and check that out. Subscribe and please hit the notification bell.